everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice and welcome to your week ahead reading. I hope you're doing well. Let's see what's going on for us. At the time you find this reading, it's going to be looking at the next 7 to 10 days. So just keep it in mind and take the messages as they resonate with you if you feel that they do. Let's see what's going on for my subscribers at the time they find this video. What is the week ahead about for them? What do they need to know? So we have the Ten of Swords. Ooh, and the Tower. A very abrupt ending. I don't get necessarily that it's a surprising ending. It just feels like out of nowhere. It could be something where you're thinking of quitting something and it just goes away on its own. Or you're thinking of breaking up with someone and they're breaking up with you, right? And it's like, it's that feeling of, fine, okay. Like, it's still an ending and it's still, uncomfortable. But it's almost like, well, at least you said it. I'm glad you beat me to the punch. Or it's something where you're being told that you're going to have to move. And it's like, well, I hated it here anyway. I was kind of dreading having to tell you that I want to move, right? Or some sort of contract is coming to a close and it could be ahead of term or whatever because of some unforeseen circumstance. And it's like, well, I'm just trying to figure out a way to get out of this contract anyway. So yeah, okay, sure, whatever, right? Okay. So, ooh. I'm also getting some sort of sudden, unexpected, unplanned test you have to take or procedure you have to undergo or repairs you have to do. We have Page of Wands. And this is good news. This is something new coming in. Some sort of original idea, a new kind of conversation or a new person coming into your life, or it could be job offers and opportunities for some. New passion for others, new hobby. All right, so let's see. For my subscribers, what is the week ahead about? Okay. All right, this is a new deck, and it's a big deck. So I'll do my best to make sure you can see all the cards properly. But we'll just have to do what we can. All right, so this could be the beginning of the week if you wanted to look at it that way. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday-ish. This could be midweek point. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday-ish. And the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But just keep in mind, the events we're picking up on could happen at any time in the week for you. All right. And let me get main themes from the Oracle for the week ahead for my subscribers. What are the main themes for the week ahead for my subscribers? All right. Okay, so let's see. Overall energy here. We have a shift. And this is, again, it's something that feels sudden, right? Suddenly taking a left. So sudden events, things happen just spontaneously, changes of plans. We are during a Mercury retrograde when I'm recording this, so it could be that influence. But it could also be something that is abruptly, quickly, unexpectedly coming to an ending with the number 9, or completely changing course, practically becoming something else, right? And it could just happen very quickly, very unexpectedly. Or it may feel that way to you because maybe you're not the one initiating the change or the shift, okay? The other themes, lucky, 47, is definitely something meant to be, okay? And it's for your highest good. So again, even if something is coming to a close, even if something is coming to an end, if you get past the initial shock of it and think about it, it's the thing that you were thinking about how to get out of anyway, or it's the thing that you were thinking about and going, you know what, I'm not really satisfied with this, but whatever. Or you making excuses for, or you were settling for, whatever it is, right? We have nature spirits, number 39. And healer, 32. So whatever change is happening, it's happening to bring healing to you, or to bring you better situations, better people, better opportunities. For some of you, you could be shifting your diet. and you're becoming vegetarian or vegan, or you are starting some sort of plant-based treatment or homeopathic treatment or natural treatment, and you're trying that just, for a specific thing, or just to get your energy levels up, or you're trying a different way of life. So that could be a big shift that's happening. And for some of you, it's like you're being told, maybe you're being told, hey, you can't eat this anymore, right? Some sort of specialist or whatever is telling you, you can't eat this, you're kind of allergic to it, right? Or your body can't take it, or whatever. And you're going, you know what, I haven't actually had that in a really long time. I won't miss it. Or, you know what, I've actually been thinking of quitting that myself. So it's like, okay, sure. It's a big shift, but it's something that either you were already thinking about, you're already planning to do, or stressing about having to do, because it's like, well, that's kind of what I want to do, but how am I going to tell people that? Or they're going to have a reaction to it, or they're going to have an opinion about it, and you kind of just been putting it off. But it's the thing that you were kind of trying to get out of anyway, right? That's the feeling that I'm getting. Okay, so let's look at the tarot. For some of you, I'm getting like a very specific message where you're getting taken off the route you had planned, and you're getting taken down some sort of scenic route, and it turns out to be the best trip you ever took, something like that. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Coins. So a new opportunity when it comes to your money, when it comes to your business, when it comes to your studies, your career, looking at the details of something, learning something new with this energy. Could also be some sort of gift. Okay. Or some sort of new money-making endeavor. Or if it's like your personal relationships, this is delving deeper into something, getting to know someone better. Maybe something in their life takes a sudden shift, and you're sitting down with them trying to come up with a plan. Okay, so how do we do this? Where do we go from here? Okay, so let's see. In the beginning of the week, we have the Seven of Cups, and this is all about choices, daydreaming, thinking of the future, making plans, but it can also be an energy of procrastination, right? And it could be you thinking, okay, how am I going to get out of this thing? And the more you think about it, the more you think people are going to have opinions, and it may be unpleasant, so the more you put it off. The Four of Coins, yeah, something you're choosing to hold on to, right? You're thinking about other options, but you're choosing to hold on to this, maybe until you find something better, but also you already know that you don't want to be doing this. Even if you haven't figured out what's next, you know that you don't want to be doing this, but in the meantime, it's like, but this still gives me a sense of security, right? And if it's a practical decision, then that's fine. That's great, right? You're not just going to cold quit your job and you have no other job to go to, right? You will apply, you will look, but in the meantime, you still have to stick to the job, right? So it could be something like that. And here we go, the Ten of Swords again. It's that situation. Okay, it's exactly what I picked up on intuitively. It could also be something that you've had a feeling was going to happen. You've been getting signs. You've been getting, you're having dreams that something is going to come to a close. And so maybe consciously or subconsciously, you have been thinking about options. You have been thinking about alternatives. But it's like, but I'm not actually going to act on it, right? Because at this moment, what if I'm making it up, right? And so when the ending does happen, it doesn't take you by shock and surprise. It's like, oh, okay. But at the same time, you've had all this time to at least mentally prepare for it, to where it's not that shocking to you. Not to mention, perhaps you have already other options, other, alternatives in mind or in place, right? When this comes to an end. And the Ten of Swords is not a surprising ending. It is the overdue ending. That's the Ten of Swords. Okay. So let's get more here. Midweek, we have the Three of Swords. So heartache, heartbreak, disappointment. Okay. Six of Swords. But this is what I mean. But you're moving on. You're accepting this. The Six of Swords is accepting. The Six of Swords is like, okay, this stings, but I'll be fine. Right? And the Eight of Swords. overthinking something. So I'm linking this to the planetary events that are going on currently. We got a bunch of retrogrades. We just had a full moon lunar eclipse at the time I'm recording this. And something is trying to leave your life. It's the thing you're not happy with anyway. It's the thing you've been trying to get out of anyway, but not actually got to the point where you pulled the trigger, okay? Someone's doing it for you. And this is a message of try to have the bigger picture in mind to see why this is happening. This is happening to free you from a situation. So it's really important that we don't start overthinking, and because we're afraid of the unknown, or we are afraid of change, or we're afraid of this transition, we don't know where we're going to end up, that we try to hold on still, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, to the thing that's trying to go away. Okay? So it's a bit of a cautionary tale there. If something or someone is trying to leave your life, this is the time to let them. Okay? They may come back because this is happening when, Mercury's in retrograde, but that's not what it's about. It's about, for you, at this point in time, you're being released. You're being given the freedom. Okay? Someone is pulling the trigger for you if you were dreading having to do that, right? So that's your gift. So it's time to allow it. Six of Swords. Allow that transition. This is happening naturally. Okay? So allow the transition, as opposed to trying to hold on to the shore when the boat is trying to leave. You know what I'm saying? So let's see where this is headed. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Empress. And the Seven of Coins. Yeah, if you can move past the initial chaos of the change, of the transition, okay, there's definitely a new source of abundance coming in for you. Your patience being rewarded, your perseverance being rewarded, the fact that you stuck with it, the fact that you went along with the change. Okay, your finances are going to stabilize if that's a concern. They're going to stabilize and actually increase, because whatever the situation that's ending is ending. Okay, so it could be a dissatisfying job, a dissatisfying connection, a dissatisfying relationship, a dissatisfying investment. And as a result of it leaving your life, if you can find the strength to just allow the change to happen, because that's all you need to do, is just kind of go with it, right? Allow it. And that sounds simple, but it's really not. It's not easy. Maybe simple, but it's not easy. But that's why it's the challenge, right? Because there's a level here of don't betray yourself by trying to stay in something that you know is not good for you. You know it's not what you want. It's not making you happy. Not to mention, it's trying to leave. It's trying to end without you having to do it, right? But it's natural and it's normal. I get the feeling of when something is actually happening, we have that moment of self-doubt of, oh my God, is this really happening? Is this really what I want to do? Because it's happening, right? And so if we can just move past that point and not get in our own heads, okay? The Eight of Swords is also that energy of inaction. But this time it's like withdrawing and just waiting for the storm to pass. You know what I'm saying? So the Four of Coins is you actively holding on to this, making a choice, a conscious choice, and investing in it, your time, your energy, your resources, pentacles, coins. Whereas the Eight of Swords after the Six of Swords is you saying, I'm not going to talk to people. I'm not going to look at this. I'm not going to think about it anymore. I'm not going to listen to people's opinions about this. I'm just going to keep going until the storm passes and the dust settles, right? That's this energy. So whatever this is, I just get this energy of, if you really think about it, it's a good thing. Like, if you really think about this, you wanted this. This is actually what you wanted, you know? And someone's doing you the favor of pulling the trigger. Someone's doing you the favor of them saying the words so you don't have to. But it's words you wanted to say anyway, but you've been holding back for various reasons. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So, whatever this is that is shifting for you, and it doesn't have to be like a complete ending, right? It could just be a case of someone else is saying, hey, they're leaving. So for you, the fact that the only thing that changes is their absence. But you can take the time and the space that is now being created to rearrange and reorganize it in a way that's better for you. If someone's saying, hey, I'm moving out, don't go, oh no, oh my God, because it's the person that never pays rent on time anyway, and they always cause you stress, and they always eat your food out of your fridge. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you can say, oh, that's sad, and then just let them go. Like, let it happen. That's the energy that I'm seeing. If it's a manager coming to you and saying, yeah, this, your job, your role is going to disappear, right? But, we want to offer you this other thing. We're offering you this alternative of you can go and work in this other team or in this department, or, we can transfer you to a different branch if you wanted to entertain that, or we can help you, support you while you're finding another job, right? If you want to apply to anything internally or even externally, right? And it's like, you hated that job anyway. Like, you hated the job. If you're going to be honest with yourself, the only reason you were holding on to it is because it was a source of income. But you absolutely hated being there. Or you hated dealing with this person. You absolutely despised dealing with this manager, right? So you can say, oh, that's really sad. Or, maybe act a little sad because you don't want to be doing somersaults in front of them. Because it's something where it's like, it benefits you that they are coming to you. If it's that kind of situation, it's the situation where they have to help you find another job because they can't just let you go. Or even if they do, they still have to give you a severance pack. And so it's in their best interest to find you some options, right? It's that kind of situation. So you can say, oh, that's sad and that's disappointing and blah, blah. But it's like, secretly, okay, what options do I have? Because any option is going to be better than this. Ten of Swords, it can't get worse than this. You know what I'm saying? It's the relationship that's coming to an end, and your partner saying, yeah, I want to break up. You can be sad about it. You can cry. It is a sad event. It is a sad occasion. But if you think about it, it's like, you know what? I think I dodged a bullet. If I'm going to be honest with myself, I think I dodged a bullet. So it's like, oh, yeah, that's sad. But, yeah, it's probably for the best. And then stop talking to them. Six of Swords, Eight of Swords. Stop talking to them. Let it be done. Because again, this could be something that this person is then want to come back or come back around. If this is someone playing games and they think like it's a tactic where they're saying, I don't want to be friends anymore, hoping that you will freak out and then overcompensate and do too much, and or if it's a relationship and they say, I want to break up, or family member or someone you work with, right? And they're saying they're withdrawing their energy. They're saying, oh, they want to go separate ways. They think, for some of you, they think you're going to overgive the Empress, Seven of Coins, to try to maintain this relationship, right? That's what they're expecting. But for you, you're like, sound, right? And you're just, leave it. Just leave, stop talking, let it be done, okay? Don't entertain it, because they may freak out and then try to come back around, right? Because it's like, oh my God, wait a minute. They said okay, right? Then they're going, oh, wait, I don't actually want to lose this, because they were doing like a tactic, right? Playing poker. And you're like, okay, sound, off you pop, right? And then that's it. You cut off communication completely. Okay, so it's not a bad week if you ask me, right? Someone just beats you to the punch, but it's something that you were dreading having to do anyway, so they're doing you a favor at the end of the day. And they're making room for abundance, multiple options. Seven of Cups, Five of Wands. You got people, you got options, you got things to do, you got places to go, you got, other possibilities to look at. It also allows you to put the focus back on you for a little while. Invest your time, your energy, your money into you, right? Because you're going to be pulling your money away from that person, or pulling your resources away from that person. You can put them on you for a change, right? So it's a really beautiful thing. Lots of healing. And we have the Empress with the nature spirit here. This is growth. And it's also saying it's natural change. Okay, this is dead wood that is being cleared out of your life in order for new blossoms. Okay, and that's just what it is. So I hope this helps. Let me know. Give me some feedback. Keep me posted on how the week is going. But yeah, I've had this kind of situation happen to me, and it's like, okay, all right, okay, that's actually what I wanted. But okay, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna go with it, and then just run before they change their mind. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, there you go. Have a wonderful week, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, I'll be doing a 48 reading soon. Okay, bye for now.